To let all things happen and it can go wrong inside of a marriage, inside of a relationship, but you have to trust God, because when you trust God, that is when you will find where God will begin to bring the most deliverance, God will bring the most healing, God will begin to do the most work on the inside of you when you trust Him. You know, you can't go inside of marriage restoration, rebuild and trust without trusting God. You get that?
Thanks, Freddie.
Because when you trust God, that's when you're going to find that He's actually bringing about restoration. He's bringing about hope. God brings hope. You're not going to get hope without God.
Hey,
You're not going to get hope on your own. You're not going to get hope, from some place where you're going to garner up from the inside. You have to bring hope from Holy Spirit, from God. And so when we think about dealing in the area of rebuilding trust, we have to think about the area of trusting God. You know, the worst things can happen inside of marriage. We all know that. Things that'll destroy your trust. Hey, Judy.
Hey, Judy.
You could think about things that have brought you to your knees, because betrayal from, your loved one, it seems to be like the worst betrayal. It'd be better if the worst betrayal came from people off the street, that you really didn't know. It just hurt so bad, but you really didn't know them, so you don't really care. Like, it'll be the best if, we could have that level of betrayal instead of the betrayal of the person that's laying next to you in bed. Does that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
And so when you have the person that's laying in bed with you, the person that you wake up to every morning, every night, every day, and you can't trust them, there's some area in you that doesn't really trust God anymore.
Ooh.
And so we have to begin to acknowledge the part of us that doesn't trust God. Do you feel like, because the marriage has gone so bad, hey, John, that God dropped you?